Professor Dr. Aung Mynt took UG and PG from the Institute of Medicine, Mandalay. And he had been the Director General of the Department of Traditional Medicine, Ministry of Health, and had presented the scientific publications, the renal and cardiovascular responses during submaximal exercise at the different environmental temperatures, and had done the paper on the study of poisoning cases admitted in the same Mandalay General Hospitals, and had done more than 10 sub-publications like 9 Principles of Learning, A Teacher's Dream, God, a Dog, or a Moth Killer. More than 50 articles in English were also published. 7 books are already published, and had been the president, the Nippon Myanmar Traditional Message Development Foundation Mandalay, and WHO Asia Pacific Regional Expert for Traditional Medicine. I invite Professor Dr. Aung Min to brief this session on Myanmar traditional medicine. Please, sir.
ASEAN Health Wisdom Conference in Bangkok, in
check.
Thailand. There is a public health hospital where they have integrated traditional medicine in a big way. And several ASEAN leaders of traditional medicine had come together to discuss the depth of ASEAN traditional medical systems. And Professor was also there. And that's how we got connected. And we are really blessed by his presence here. And now over to you, Professor.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, before I start my presentation, may I say a few words of thanks, as well as okay, as well as the organizers of this conference for inviting us and giving us the opportunity to share the current conditions of Myanmar traditional medicine. So, as you all know, Myanmar possesses largest landmass in Southeast Asia with a total land area of 676,575 square kilometers. It's bounded on the north and northeast by the People's Republic of China and east and south by the Laos PDR. And on the west, by Republic of India and the People's Republic of Bangladesh, and on the southwest, by the Bay of Bengal and Andaman Sea. The country is divided administratively into 15 states and regions, 67 districts, 330 townships, and 68290 villages. And the pictures shows the rural landscape of Myanmar. And these are the Myanmar Jewess done, and the famous Bagan, and Myanmar harp, and Myanmar puppets in the far left picture. Some introduction of Myanmar culture. And the climate. Myanmar enjoys a tropical climate with 3 distinct seasons: the hot, the rainy, and the cool season. From mid-February to mid-May is the hot season. From mid-May to mid-October is the rainy season, and the mid-October to mid-February it is cold season. And now Myanmar is in its winter or cold season, and Myanmar has one very famous festival, that is Water Festival, which is derived from Indian culture, Water Festival. And the population is, according to 2017 census, 53.8 million with a growth rate of 1.75%. And about 70% of Myanmar population still resides in rural areas, and all the rest are living in semi-urban and urban areas. And Myanmar has 135 national groups speaking over 100 languages or dialects. The major ethnic groups are like Kachin, Kaya, Kayin, Chin, Muo, Burma, Yakai, and Shan. And about 88% of Myanmar population are Buddhists, and the remaining are Christians, Muslims, and other religions. And history of Myanmar traditional medicine. Myanmar traditional medicine has been existing since time immemorial and providing healthcare services for Myanmar people, and it's regarded as our valuable national heritage. And over 2,000 years ago, Myanmar has possessed and nurtured a civilization high enough to set up cities, states, and traditional medicine has flourished significantly as a major part of Myanmar culture. And it was chronicled that Myanmar traditional medicine has been considered to be precious and prestigious in the earliest history of Myanmar, such as the Gao, Sarikitra, which are few dynasties, and the Bagan period. This is very first dynasty in Myanmar. It's around 600 BC. It coincides with the time of Buddha in India. And Myanmar traditional medicine is a broad, deep, and delicate branch of medical science covering various principles and practices and clinical methods, effective therapies, and potent medicines. And these mural paintings are from the caves in Myanmar, and it depicts and related to the traditional medicine practices in Myanmar. And when we look at the Myanmar traditional medicine, we have 4 systems or 4 niyas: Jetana niyas, Vedisa niyas, Nekata niya, and Vaisadhara niya in Myanmar. The first Jetana niya system is based on natural phenomena such as hot and cold, and its concept largely depends on Buddhist philosophy with the therapeutic use of herbs, mineral compounds, and dietary management. And the second one, Vedisa system, is based on Ayurvedic concepts of with extensive use of herbs and mineral compounds to establish balance among 3 doses, namely Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And the Nekata or astrological Niya or system is based on calculations of zodiac of stars, planet pathways, and time of birth and age of the patient. These calculations are linked to prescribe drugs and to choose the diet. And Vaisadhara Niya is largely depends on meditation, supernaturalism, practice of alchemy. Buddha's words, parita or mantras, amulets, ouija, incantations are used as therapeutic measures. The skill, know-how, and techniques of the drug preparations are such that they are derived from heavy metals such as lead and mercury, and so also from some poisonous materials like arsenic. The compounds are converted into inert ones by means of series of chemical processes so that they obtain supernatural and therapeutic power. These are a few examples. And in the uppermost part of the one, these are the metals hit by the thunder, and we believe that because of the hitting by thunderbolts, they have some power to cure some diseases like opening of the blood vessels like that. So it's believed that. And the far left one or the far right one is derived from Panchakarma of India Ayurvedic medicine, and hot fermentation is the same in our countries. And the part of modern traditional medicine department. Traditional Medicine Promotion Office was established under the Department of Health in 1953. 65 years ago, it was organized as a division in 1972. It is led by our assistant director, and all the affairs related to traditional medicine was taken care of by that assistant director, and it became the focal point for all the activities related to traditional medicine. And 1989, after the 1988 uprisings in Myanmar, because of a lot of sanctions coming from other countries, the government decided that we have to expand and develop the traditional medicine department so that we can rely on ourselves. And that's how, in 89, the government upgraded the division to a separate department. And the aim is to provide a traditional healthcare system in line with the national health plan, parallel to the allopathic healthcare system. The other objectives of the department are to review and explore means to raise the level of Myanmar traditional medicine, to develop safe and efficacious new therapeutic agents or medicines, and to produce competent traditional medicine practitioners. And we have traditional medicine law. Formally, in 1953, Myanmar Indigenous Medicine Act was enacted. And they formed a state traditional medical council to overview and to supervise all the traditional medicine affairs. But by the year 2000, Myanmar Indigenous Medicine Act was replaced by the Traditional Medicine Council law, with the main objective to supervise traditional medicine practitioners to abide by the rule of conduct and discipline. And another law related to traditional medicine is Traditional Medicine Drug Law. It was enacted in 1996. The objective is to enable the public to consume genuine, quality, safe, and efficacious traditional drugs. According to the law, all the traditional medicine drugs produced in the country have to be registered, and the manufacturers must have a license to produce their product. And the department also supervises and monitors the advertisements of traditional medicine drugs. Now the traditional medicine drug law is amended to be in line with the current situation. There are 13870 registered traditional medicines in Myanmar and 2958 license holders to produce traditional medicine in Myanmar. This is the organogram of the Department of Traditional Medicine. We have one Director General, and under him, the Rector, which is the rank of the Deputy Director General, governing the University of Traditional Medicine, and the Deputy Director General, and 4 directors. The 4 directors are assigned, one for admin, finance, planning, and training, one for medical care, another one for research and development, and the last one for pharmaceutical and care of harbor gardens. And under them, there are state or regional traditional medicine departments, district departments, township departments, and so also traditional medicine clinics along the country. So we have 300-bedded TM hospitals, one in Yangon, one in Mandalay, and one in Naypyidaw, and 9 50-bedded hospitals, and 9 25-bedded hospitals at the district. And the 50-bedded hospitals are in the regional or division state levels, and 15 16-bedded medical hospitals in townships, and 260 traditional medical clinics are established in the whole country to cover the health of Myanmar people. This is the photo of the newest 100-bedded hospital in Naypyidaw, the new capital of Myanmar. And this is health manpower development. Gradually, we have produced manpower through the institutes and now under the University of Traditional Medicine. So also hospitals and clinics are increasing in number. And to modernize the healthcare system and to be in line with national health plan, the government declared traditional medicine hospitals and clinics to apply modified international classification of diseases ICD-10 system in naming and diagnosis for recording and reporting the system so that we can incorporate the diseases treated and cured by the traditional medicine site into the national health plan and national statistics. And regarding the infrastructure of the Department of Traditional Medicine, we are providing health education to rural population while conducting community-based traditional medicine healthcare services monthly. During 2016 and 17, 1.2 million people of Myanmar has been taken care of by the traditional medicine department, and we have 7,382 registered traditional medical practitioners up till now. But to be open and frank, there are thousands of unregistered traditional healers working locally in their regions, and the government is still thinking of a plan how to recognize them and how to issue the limited license or local license, something like that. It's a big issue up till now we are facing. And this is the community-based TM healthcare service provided by the Naypyidaw department. And research and development. Research and Development Division of Department of Traditional Medicines is regularly conducting research and development works, and its objective is to increase the capabilities of research and development functions, and specific objectives is to build the capacity of TM professionals as scientific researchers, to increase the number of human resources for R&D, to upgrade the lab equipment, materials, and methods, and to produce TM health education material. So research section is conducting scientific investigations for traditional and herbal medicines, checking plant authenticity, adulteration, heavy metals, and microbial contaminations of TM drugs, which submitted to the department to be registered, and then checking stability and shelf life, and QC of traditional medicine formulas and post-market survey, conducting phytochemical, botanical, chemical, and literature search, and supervision and support of master and doctoral research pertaining to medical plants and TM, and designing TM research roadmap and research project on quality, safety, and efficacies of Myanmar traditional medicines, and collaboration with Medical Research Department and the Ministry of Health. We are also doing a lot of medicinal or medicinal plant research projects. So also now we are performing 26 clinical and implementation research by TM practitioners. And so also we have to do literature research and editing and supervision of the TM advertisements and many other functions we are going. And this is a master's degree candidate presenting work to the teachers as well as to the audience. And the development division, another division of the R&D department, their responsibility is, you see, developmental tasks such as ancient literature surveys and traditional medicine health education done by traditional medical practitioners, and collection, conservation, and translation and digitalization of Myanmar traditional medicine texts and treatises, and publication of books, journals, pamphlets, newsletters, etc., and radio broadcasting and telecasting. And these are some books produced by that department. These are the examples of their books. And regarding, and in order to develop the research culture in traditional medicine, we have traditional medical research congresses held annually. Other ministries like Ministry of Health, Ministry of Forestry, Ministry of Agriculture, and other universities and departments also contribute to this research congress. And this is the research congress held in the University of Traditional Medicine in Mandalay, and Regarding the human resources development of Myanmar traditional medicine, in 1976, we have started the Institute of Traditional Medicine and offer the diploma in traditional medicine degree. And prior to 1976, only handover training or, you see, handed down from one generation to another, just like that sort of teaching is present in Myanmar. No systematic trainings before 1976. And this is the University of Traditional Medicine and its student in Mandalay. So in 2001, the University of Traditional Medicine was established with a 5-year course, including 1-year internship curriculum covering all 4 major systems of traditional medicine. The degree conferred is Bachelor of Myanmar Traditional Medicine. In 2012, University opened Master Program, MMTM, and a bridge course for the diploma holders. There are 30 courses of diploma holders. Formerly, they have no way to continue their education in Myanmar, but now they can apply for the bridge course for 2 years, and after finishing that 2 years course, they can obtain the basic degree from the University of Traditional Medicine. So up to 2018, the university has already produced a total of 1505 basic degree PMTM holders and 51 MMTM holders. This is the graduation ceremony held at the University of Traditional Medicine in Mandalay, and introducing Myanmar Traditional Medicine to allopathic medical students. Module containing 36 hours of teaching and learning sections of traditional medicine was developed and taught to third-year MBBS students of all medical universities in Myanmar to familiarize medical students with Myanmar traditional medicine. This is the first of its kind in Myanmar, where traditional medicine is integrated into Western medicine, and assessment is done after completion of the course, and a completion certificate is offered to all the successful students. And regarding the manufacturing of Myanmar traditional medicines are manufactured by the public as well as private sector. Regarding the public sector, government owned 2 traditional medicine factories, one in Yangon and one in Mandalay. They are producing 25 kinds of traditional medicines, 22 in powder form, 2 in tablet, and 1 in topical. And all these medicines produced by public factories are distributed to the government hospitals, clinics, and dispensary free of charge. And those 2 factories are also producing 12 kinds of traditional medicines for commercial purpose. And the private traditional medicine factories are also developing in Myanmar. All of the traditional medicines are registered, and some factories are now obtained ISO 9001 management system or GMP certificate. And recently, the new government is promoting and assisting the traditional medicine factories as SMEs in Myanmar. This is Myanmar Bamboo Xylophone and Myanmar Dance. And Myanmar Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association. It was established in 2002 after unification of various TM groups. The objective is to provide consolidated efforts and contribution to TM practitioners in implementation of National Health Plan and to provide community health care through TM approaches. And to do research and strive for development of traditional medicine to conserve the endangered species of medicinal plants and animals while revitalizing the almost extinct TM textbooks and therapies and uplift of the dignity of TM profession and practitioners. And the most important missions are to conduct continuing TM education programs to provide quality services and to encourage the development of evidence-based TM through systematic research. And TM Practitioners Conference, in order to promote the development of Myanmar traditional medicine, Myanmar Traditional Medicine Practitioners Conference has done annually since year 2000. Traditional medical practitioners from various parts of the country gathered and exchanged their knowledge and experiences at the conference, and new policies and objectives can be proposed and discussed during that conference. This is the 18th conference this year, which is held in Naypyidaw, and together with the Ministry of Health, we have posted a group photo. And finally, last year, in June 2017, the Traditional Medicine Advisory Group was formed by the Ministry of Health and Sports, and 15 members were chosen, mostly senior professors or retired high-ranking officers and respected traditional healers around the country, and aims to advise and support the minister for the development of traditional medicine. In conclusion, Myanmar traditional medicine is a treasured cultural and intellectual heritage, as well as the popular, trusted, and well-accepted healthcare system in Myanmar. We are striving to transform it from experience-based medicine to evidence-based medicine to achieve the sustainable development. Thank you very much.
Any question and answer? Anyone has any question? If not, okay, let me have some comments on Professor's presentation. As we observed on the first day, we had presentations from Cambodia, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Australia. And we see that there are two streams of intercultural transfer of knowledge. As saw also in Professor Aung Mynt's presentation, historically, South Asian traditions, Southeast Asian traditions have had a very strong intercultural exchange. And you can see that he mentioned about the Dasana system, which is based on the Buddhist traditions, the Bhaishya tradition, which is based on the Ayurvedic knowledge, which is mainly from South Asia. And he mentioned also about the Natkata system, which is the Nakshatra or the astrology-based system. So you can see all dimensions from Daivovyapasraya to Sattvapajaya to Yuktivyapasraya, all these are captured in this traditional intercultural exchanges. It could be through cultural exchanges, or it could be more of intellectual exchanges, but all these essential elements of the Bharatavarsha Ayurveda has been captured in these presentations. And how beautifully Professor Aung Mynt described the modern developments of traditional medicine in Myanmar. So I think what is required in the future is to look at in depth as an academic process how these exchanges have happened at conceptual level, theoretical level, as well as practical level. I think this is an important step for Jignasa to identify these transactions between South Asia, Southeast Asia, and within the WHO framework, it is the Southeast Asian Regional Office, which is based in Delhi, and the ASEAN, which is called the Western Pacific Regional Office, which is based in Manila. So we need to, I think, look at these two broad geographical regions of WHO, the Western Pacific Regional Office and Southeast Asia Regional Office, and see how these conceptual, theoretical, and practical transactions has taken place, and how Ayurveda has gained in the process through these transactions, and how Ayurveda has been able to influence these traditions across these countries. So thank you very much, Professor, for the excellent presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. P.M. Unnikrishnan, sir, to present a memento to our Dr. Aung Mynt as a token of love, respect, and gratitude. And I request Dr. Aung Mynt for the same. Thank you, sir.